Let's animate a texture and let's learn about MCMETA files. More in-depth topics for Minecraft modding available in the 121 modding courses linked below, covering writable and tameable entities, custom entity armor, and even custom entity inventories, among many more awesome topics. Alright, well, friends, back and tell you once more, and in this tutorial we'll be talking about MCMETA files, mainly using those to animate some textures, and this is going to be absolutely freaking fantastic. Now for this, we're going to add a new item over here. So in our mod items class, we're going to simply add a new item, public static final registry object. This is going to be of type item, and there's going to be the radiation underscore staff equal to items.register. The name here is, of course, radiation underscore staff. And then we're going to have a supplier of a new item, just a normal item with a stacks to 1. I think that's going to be okay. And that's basically all we need in terms of the code. We will also add this to the creative mode tab, obviously, though. There we go. And now the code is done. All of the rest happens in the assets folder over here. Mainly, of course, first of all, adding a translation. And then we get to the juicy stuff, and that is, of course, going to be the texture. And when it comes to the item model JSON file, we could do this via datagen. However, in this case, we're not going to, because we're going to continue working with the radiation stuff for the next 2 or 3 tutorials. That is why I basically don't want this. So we're going to copy this one over, and this is going to be the radiation underscore staff.json file. And we'll find that it is a normal JSON file that simply has a handheld parent over here, similar to all of the other tools that we have, and then it points to the radiation staff texture. So this texture is, of course, under textures item, and it's going to be 2 different files, though. The number one, the radiation underscore staff PNG, which this points to, and then there's also an MCMETA file, radiation underscore staff.png.mcmeta. Very important that you do not forget the .png over here. And let's first of all take a look at the texture itself. You can see that it is multiple textures stacked on top of each other. So it's 16 by 16 textures. However, there are multiple of them stacked on top of each other, and that is basically each individual frame that is going to be displayed. And the cool thing about this is that we can then, change this depending on the MCMETA file. In this case, we have a frame time of 2. This just determines how fast the animation is. What I highly recommend you do is you go to the external libraries, and we go down to a net Minecraft client extra 1.20.1 and whatever, or 1.21.1, there we go, to the assets Minecraft textures. And then, for example, in the block, we can do .mcMETA, and we can see the blast furnace top has an MCMETA. There are campfire chain blocks. So there are a bunch of different MCMETA files, as you can see. And I highly recommend you take a look at those. So this is for the fire, for example, which has a bunch of different textures over here. And that is what I highly recommend you do. You can basically, you can use the MCMETA files for, all of the textures. They can be used for block textures, item textures, even entity textures work, and even paintings work with MCMETA files. There you just need to change the size. I highly recommend. I will also link down below a wiki article on the MCMETA files, which is going to have some more information. But literally just with this, just with the, properly formatted PNG, a properly formatted MCMETA file, and then obviously the item model JSON file, simply pointing to this texture, that's all we need for the animated item. So let's go into the game and see if it works. Alright, friends, we're back in Minecraft, and let's take a look. And there we freaking go. We have the radiation staff added over here. Absolutely freaking fantastic. And if I were to, let's say, for example, take an item frame over here, and I were to set it in there, it would also, basically go in there. And the same thing goes if I throw it on the ground. Absolutely fantastic. And it looks, look at this, right? It looks freaking awesome. It looks absolutely amazing. But there you go. That is an animated texture added to an item. Awesome. Little side note as well, when you have a custom block model or item model JSON file, like the chair, for example, right? This one, obviously, when you have a block model JSON file right here, it also just points to a texture. Now, this texture, in theory, is obviously 64 by 64 big, but if it was, 64 by 128 and you had a different texture below, yes, you could also use a MCMETA file for even that to change the texture. Not to do any 3-dimensional things, but you could change the texture, which is really freaking cool. I just thought I mentioned that as well. But that's gonna be it for this tutorial right here. Next time in this video, we'll add a custom 3D item model. Hope to see you there. So, yeah.